simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Bloody bandits!
You
Can't go out in the streets no more!
At least before they didn't used to kill women.
Fool or foul of the king of beggars.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye?
4th sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian
Fabian. Oh, yeah, I remember. No ice, no art. One of them, right? No purse, mate.
You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cost an eye in his pockets.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses. Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded wing, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quad...
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have...
What the fuck do I care what happens to some PRISCILLA? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Gods, what happened here?
Monsters must have run him down. The swarms in the sea.
Hey, free boy. What do I got to do?
So, how you go with this thing? I was fucking about minding my own business when suddenly...
No bread, no coin, all is shite.
Why is your hair so grey, darling? Behave, Witcher.
Anyone home?
Begone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer. Looking for...
That's altogether different. Sit your stupid mutts, lie down. Come on, come on in. Slowly.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft. Even I'm scared of them. A better backing dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. Soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together.
What'll it be now?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss and burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from... See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes.
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know.
Know where I can find her, this dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her paunch said a fever.
Fine, we've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian.
More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
It's dreadful, it's nearly night.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Ah.
Hey, handsome.
A brazier. This time of year.
How am I to know? Watch
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Slaughter the drink.
Gotta get around him!
Yeah!
Fucking come on!
Together now! Kill
Eye for an eye!
Damn it.
That's it, you're in for it!
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid hoe in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling Wendy on stage, can you imagine it? Well, dream's gone now. I'm back to working street corners.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes. Or so I tell myself.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim. You aware of that?
Oh, dearie. Course I was. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd have a drama concern about them? Human
Recall any names?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns. That's what folk called them. No
Take care now. I gotta look around some more.
Naturally, we'll stand aside, behave. But do tell...
Oh, my head's ringing.
Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe human. Weight on his heels. Took a step back. Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall. I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
You scared?
Sick of it all.
So, how you go with this evening? I was faffing about, minding my own business, when suddenly...
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my...
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter. And I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy.
Von Grad's told me all about you.
Ah. Doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from peaceful? People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Their throats slit from ear to ear with surgical precision. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had...
How old's von Gratz? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses extends one's life. Amusing, is it not?
Who's the victim this time?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this morning at his home on a catafalque made of his books.
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treaty...
Yeah, mortals. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone. Because I'm hard to be fond of someone like that.
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound and forced to drink for... Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this?
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
What was the last one? Till next time, Master.
Oh!
Move it!
Well, Walker with a light. The millers.
Show us what you're bringing in.
I wish my man were as brave as you.
Not so fast, Roach.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia.
You think any bum...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her...
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, we'll throw my arse out.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge.
So be it. I'll take you to
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her...
In danger? Come now. I saw Mother this morning. She seemed set.
I'm hunting a serial killer, and I've got reason to believe your mother will be his...
Why, even if it's true,
He's exceptionally cruel when he kills, tortures his victims, cuts out their hearts. So let's see how she is, just in case.
I find this all very hard to believe. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not...
He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery! Taking you...
Well, killer's already...
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother!
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire, only thing that ties her to the other victim. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body, a note indicating his next victim.
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. And let her be the last.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time. Tracks just end, as if he vanished. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Trouble?
Careful, you scamp.
Another
This is no
drift.
threat.
Have mercy
Another
on me,
drift.
you witch! You made souls is all!
Sod off. It's how the fire keep me safe.
Ah! Oh!
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a boot.
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
Stand to see those mugs anymore.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Try it, you bastard. Nice stage. You're free now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, God, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me. So hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to. And he was here. Oh.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore.
What's the hurry, my prince?
Hey, darling. I was made for loving. It's a material world.
People, help me! Yeah? Mutant. Yeah?
I
Mutant.
will kill you.
Take him from the bats! Eye for an eye! You're carrion! Take this, burn it, hide it, whichever. Just don't get caught.
The thinking customer will see right away I've got the best deals this side of the pond.
That's just talk.
No loitering round here. Well, pauper with a license.
better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Did my part. Your turn now. Take care of her. Good care.
I will. You'll see. Treat her better than the Dryads of Broccolon could.
She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. Maybe she might even sing again someday. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Let's go!
Rumble time!
Ooh. Oh.
He who has lived in virtue shall find warmth at the fire. He who has lived in sin shall perish.
We'll pay for the free Temeria with our blood. Damn the Blackens! It's all over. I aim to open a whorehouse in Vizima.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
You play Gwent,
Yes, but there's no one to play against here. If you've got a deck, pull it out.
Good luck. else worth playing?
I've heard of a man came through Novigrad recently. You might be interested to know he's also a wit.
I know Lambert. Had no...
Not the only acquaintance you can challenge. Tala's a keen gambler and has a sharp deck.
Best be wary of the other side of the
The Witcher. Just what our bandit...
We'll pay for the free Temeria.
Hair grey too.
Did I hear right? Word it.
I like to play, period. Dice, cards, check.
All right, let's play. Just remember.
Little is rotting cunt. Know how long it took me to assemble that ploughing deck?
You've been at this for a while.
Been hearing a lot of late about some prick named Lambert. Supposed to have an evil fucking deck.
Touch me wifey and I'll smack you.
Yennefer's suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared in Skellige. She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the Wild Hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Velen. There, one trail ended, another began. A good time later, the Wild Hunt had reappeared on Hindisfjall, meaning Ciri, too, might have returned to Skellige.
Greetings, Yen.
Good thing you're here. The frostbite was starting to set in.
You should have dressed warmer.
Next you'll be pinning mittens to my coat. Can we go?
Yeah.
Quite a few years since I was last on Hindisfjall, but if I remember correctly, Lofoten should be this way. Raised huts and fresh graves. This must be it.
Gathering of some kind. We've come at a bad time.
There's no good time to talk about the Wild Hunt.
Grit, Han, they barely sprouted.
What if Craven told the
but
truth?
In the ground they lie.
What if he didn't abandon us? But was
perished
in glory.
Ritual of some kind. We'll have to wait.
We'll do no such thing. Dear sisters, pardon the interruption, but we've an important matter to discuss.
Can you not see we're commemorating the dead? So?
And we're looking for someone who's still alive. Please, this is urgent.
Then speak.
They say the Wild Hunt destroyed this village.
That is true, though few believe us. You don't either, I'm sure. Did you see riders on skeletal horses, wearing frost-covered armor?
Aye, that's how it was. They landed on our shores in a ship made of the claws of dead men, like in the ballads. Leif yelled to grab the children. Then they came, cut him across his face. He tried to whisper, only blood came out.
You were to ask about someone, not prod their wounds. That's enough.
What happened then?
Go on.
I ran out to get help, to get Leif, but so much.
Which way did the riders go?
Towards the sea, through the ravine, on horses made of bones.
Enough! Get to the point. Now.
We're looking for a young woman, name of Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes.
I'm sorry. She is not here.
Unless she lies in a grave. That is, I do not recall one by that name. But I've buried so many, I may have forgotten.
This Ciri, has she a scar here on her cheek?
Yes, what happened to her?
Don't know. Saw her but for a moment, right before it all. She was in the stables with Craven. 1,000 curses upon him.
This Craven you mentioned, does he have a name?
He did. Until the elders struck him from the saga of ancestors.
It's as if he has ceased to exist. The lore forbids anyone from touching him, speaking to him, even uttering his name.
What did he do to deserve that?
He fled from the Wild Hunt. He alone.
We need to talk to him, even if it's not in keeping with your custom.
You've come too late. He went to the...
A coward who willingly seeks battle? Am I the only one?
That's why he did it. Craven knew he would prove the Elders wrong only if he killed Morkvarg.
And thus regain his honor and his name.
Trial by ordeal. Very Skelligan.
I do not mock your laws. Please also respect ours.
This Morkvarg, half man, half wolf,
Yes?
won't bother you anymore. Already killed it.
I know. Craven went there before you, but has yet to return.
Didn't see him in the garden. Doesn't bode well. Don't know if there's much point in going there.
Even if he's dead, we could find some clues near his body.
Let's hope. Thanks for your help.
I understand you intend to enter the garden. I dislike it when foreigners enter the sacred ground.
Custom demands pilgrims make an offering of their own blood before the tree. Craven surely did so. Unless he lacked not only courage, but respect.
You needn't worry about us. Geralt and I always give the gods the respect they are due.
Morgan, what are you gonna do in this big house? They're not coming back. You're not
You didn't mention your heroic battle with this Morkvarg character.
You know me. Don't like to take my work home.
I'm afraid you don't like home. The very concept of it. I asked you once to move to Vengerberg for me. Remember? Was that ever a row?
Yeah. Those were the days.
Ivy-covered walls, a mysterious garden. Shame we're not here under different circumstances. So, where should we start?
Let's go to that tree the sisters mentioned.
Plan to bleed yourself for the goddess?
Not necessarily, but Craven did. We just might pick up his scent. Craven was here. Look, the impression. Kneeled down on one knee and cut himself to make the offering. Bloodstains, see them?
No. I may be inhumanly beautiful, but I don't have superhuman senses. Not like you.
Which is why you should stay up here. You can't help me track him, so I don't see any reason for you to go down there.
You're right. Besides, trudging through mud in these hills would be murder.
Fine. See you later then.
Don't get hurt. Remember, I need you if I'm to find Ciri. Oh, come. I was just teasing. Fool. I need you. Period. Better?
Better. Light prints. Craven trod carefully. Looks like Morkvarg got bored of sneaking around and attacked. Craven was injured, started running. Craven's blood. Craven's blood. Roots. I'm wrecking again. Hey, can you hear me?
Geralt! You scared me.
Sorry, didn't mean to.
I hope not. Let me know once you find Craven.
Craven's blood. Craven's blood. Craven's blood. Damn. Dead. Has been for a while. Yen, found him.
And?
And I've seen rot fiends in better condition than this.
Shit. Fine, scrape together what you can and haul the bits up here.
Take it you've got a plan?
No, I just like to stare at rotting flesh. We'll talk when you get here, all right?
That's Yen. Come on, someone wants to meet you.
Oof. Putrefaction set in. But the vocal cords are intact. We might still get something out of him.
Doesn't look like the talkative type.
Anyone can be made to talk. Even a corpse.
Thought necromancy was strictly forbidden.
So is premarital sex. But I'm not about to be bothered by such foolishness.
Black magic's no joke. Casting those spells never ends well. Never.
I don't like it any more than you do, believe me. But the thought that Ciri...
I understand. Still doesn't give us the...
Geralt, please. This is not the time...
Need any ingredients for the...
The blood of a newborn, a virgin's tongue, and the eye of a new...
Mind trying again without the sarcasm?
I don't need a thing. I'm a sorceress, not a village herbalist. All I need is energy. A great deal of energy. We're very lucky this place is saturated with magic.
It's also considered sacred. Priestesses will be furious if you use the garden's power.
Geralt, you're getting on my nerves. I offer you solutions, you try to...
I'm not poking holes, just thinking about the consequences. How about you?
No. Geralt, I'll say it again. We're short on time. Fine. You busy yourself pouting. I'll handle the rest.
Selene, Selene, Dufresne! Selene, Selene, Davidar!
Are you Craven of Lofoten?
No, I have...
We're looking for Ciri. Ashen hair, green eyes. Have you seen her?
She's wise! They cursed me!
I don't care about that. What happened to her? What was she doing here? Speak!
No!
Speak! Speak!
She fell! Almost drowned!
Ciri. Zirel. Can you hear me?
I can.
I must leave you now. We will meet beneath drowned dead rock. Can you remember? Repeat it.
Drowned. Dead rock.
You're awake. And I thought you'd...
Where am I? And who are you?
It's all right. You're on Hindersfjall, village of Lofoten. They call me Skjal.
But... how'd I... What?
We fished you out of the sea. Me and that friend of yours.
Help me stand.
I don't think you should...
Less talk, more giving me a hand.
Ah, that's me brother for you. Out of sight for a second, and he's already put his paws on a girl.
Astrid, you're as dim as dishwater. You know perfectly well I'm helping her up.
It's a shame, I know, but I've got to interrupt your courtship. Come, we're off to the sauna.
Where?
Why's your mouth agape like you're noodling for an eel? The sauna. Girl, you was blue as a whale when we brought you in here. Your blood needs thawing.
I'm sorry, but I must get to Drowned Dead Rock as fast as possible.
Shan't force you to stay. But the rock's a ways off and you can barely walk. You'd best take a horse.
True. Skjal can prepare a horse for you. You'll have to wait a spell, but even so, you'll get there faster than on foot.
Fine, that'll do. Thank you both very much.
Pish posh, there's no need. Now come, we gotta sweat the sick out of you.
Where are my clothes?
I've taken them already. Come on. That man in the mask, he's from afar, isn't he?
Oh yes, from very far away.
Where exactly?
Aren't you nosy?
Surprised? Been sitting in this fish puddle me whole life. I'd love to travel like you.
Like me? No, you wouldn't like that. Trust me.
Good. Means your muscles are working. Now mind the string don't catch on your nose.
Ah! I know!
See Snorri struggling out the fire, leaning his good lad. Kind of squint from the glare. They say he means to ask your advice.
All right, in you go and get out of those rags.
All of them?
I should think so. Let's go. I'm getting goose pimples.
Finally. I was so worried you'd...
Ah, Mum, you always worry. Everything's fine, ain't it?
Yes, it's fine.
Good. That's good. What's on your thigh, child? Not a bruise?
This? No, it's a tattoo.
So it is. A red rose. It mean anything?
It's a souvenir of someone special who's dead now.
I picture it already. You were promised to a handsome lad. He gave you a red rose before sailing off, but the cruel sea swallowed him.
Close.
Child. Those bards have stuffed your head with their foolish romances. Here we are, gabbing away. Steam's gone. Gotta douse the coals.
Say, back home, have you got saunas too?
I'd rather not talk about myself.
Why's that?
Someone might come looking for me.
It's too late for Skjal.
What?
He's head over heels for you, girl. Sat at your bedside all the day.
Astrid, I asked you not to tell her.
Oops. Well, now the milk's spilt.
Well, he seems nice.
Oh my. He's that bad?
Leave it, Astrid. Who she likes is her affair and it's not to you.
Listen, it's lovely sitting here with you, but...
I understand. Who'd want to stay in this hole? We're all related.
I can't see how you're related to anyone here. No one in Lofoten groans and bitches quite like you. Child, Skjal's certain to have readied the horses by now. But before you go, you ought to take a quick...
I suppose.
Head through the door and you'll see the pier. Be careful.
Thank you once more.
And once more, there's no need. God's...
Storms are coming. Gotta go to your mom.
Oh, you're here. The horses are ready.
As am I. Shall we ride?
Listen, I hope... My sister, she...
No. Except to mention that you fancy...
What? But I asked her... Besides, it's not... But... You know what? Let's ride.
You're right. I hope to come back here one day.
Sounds dangerous.
I didn't...
I'll take Njord. You can ride Greyback. She's old, but she'll make...
Run for your lives!
You stay here! I'll go and...
I can look after myself.
What was that?
The Wild Hunt.
Ragnarok? The world's end?
No, not yet. But I must go.
Get on the horse. I'll show you the way to the...
I don't know how to thank you.
You can thank me once we get there safe. Watch out! Ride, silly! Don't look back! Faster! Faster! They're catching up!
What became of that creature? Where is he?
Stop!
What?
I saw him at Stonas!
To whom?
Don't!
Begone! Begone, I...
Yen, let's get out of here. Now.
You needn't ask me twice.
The garden! Our garden! How could you? We helped! And you! Inconceivable!
Now.
Don't you dare try to calm me! We'd every right to be furious! Furious! And you...
We had no choice. We'd never have learned what happened to her.
Do you really think you're justified? That your hunt for a foreign woman gives you the right to destroy...
I'm sure it doesn't in your eyes.
I
I shall make sure all Skellige hears what you...
Wait. I did this. I alone. Geralt tried to stop me. I refused to listen.
I might have known. They warned me about sorceresses. None shall open their door to you. None shall feed your hunger, and none shall tend to your wound.
Yen, you didn't have to do that.
But I wanted to. I'd rather not talk about it. We must focus on what Skal told us.
Key to finding Ciri is that ugly thing Skjall saw on the beach. You know, I saw something, or someone who looked just like...
Where?
In Velen, at a castle until recently ruled by a self-proclaimed baron, now controlled by his right hand.
You must go and get the creature. I don't know, buy him.
The thing's clearly cursed. Its mind is a jumble. Can't have anything resembling a normal conversation with...
Grumbling won't get us anywhere. All will be well. A curse, please. Nothing is so... Now, tell me, do you...
You were gonna ask me something.
Tell me, do you think... Is there a chance that thing might be Ciri? That... well... she's been transformed by some curse?
Don't even want to think about it.
Geralt, we must.
Might be. From what I know, she was looking to cure a powerful curse while in Novigrad. But I'll lose it if I try to deal with that possibility now. We have to do what we can, see what happens. Didn't learn much, though we can... Not in Velen or Novigrad either. She's disappeared.
Perhaps we should re-examine what we've learned. We might have missed a clue that would push us forward.
Certainly hope that's the case. Makes me wonder what she's gotten herself in.
Can't even begin to imagine. But we will pull her out of it, safe and sound.
Ciri's trail in Skellige. We've followed it, exhausted the possibilities. Might be time to go back to the continent.
Before you do, there's one thing. It's important.
What's that?
Let's meet in Larvik, at the Warriors' Hall. We'll speak there.
Fine. Larvik.
Thank you. For that, and for your help in the garden. I'd not have managed without you.
It was nothing.
Geralt, you know me. I'm rare to praise, but when I do, it is sincere.
Greetings.
Aye, don't recall exactly why.
Heard you,
Ye heard right. Try your luck.
I'm ready.
Fight mercilessly, but do it.
Here, come on. Faster.
Damn.
it!
Wanna fight?
That's...
Shitting your ass! Bastard!
Geralt the Traveller wins it! Freya, damn it. If rolling's in your nature and you care to continue, there's Einar still to fight.
Horses devouring the garden curse. What's that supposed to be? What do you want from me? Who's that odd boy?
Last night was...
Looking for more.
Welcome to our turn.
That's not.
May it be a click. If you win, fight!
You and the sorceress both? Do it at
You sheep sugar!
Onward!
Come on, come closer.
Beautiful fight. Congratulations on your victory. Time for your next challenge. If you don't fear fighting a champion, Olaf awaits you on Anskellig.
You sever his head. Out of a jail to your mouth.
What's the matter?
My betrothed and my brothers, Mikkel and Ulf, sailed to Hindersfjord to fetch Agda. Wedding's in but a few days. A storm broke while they were gone. I fear it might have blown them onto the rocks at Faroe. Many have lost their... I'll sail out to find them, I would, but I've got to make sure the wedding's proper prepared. They say it's not fitting for a Skelliger to...
Fine, I'll look around for them. Winds howling.
Speaks to the gods. What do you know?
Who do I spy? You've come to fight Olaf.
These tourneys are usually held on street corners, in taverns.
Built thanks to another's generosity.
All right.
He'll show.
I want to face Olaf.
Fist fighting's a Skellige tradition. And
what makes your tradition?
Warrior by the name of Duns Ursus once lived on Anskellig. Fought monsters with his bare hand.
I'll fight as though my life...
What do they call ye?
Geralt of Rivia.
Geralt of... Emerge victorious. Fighting is our sacred tradition. The blood spilt in this arena bears witness to the victor today will be champion. Yet any who is bold enough to fight is already a hero.
Shit.
You defeated Olaf. 'Twas a fair fight.
Anyone else out there I could fight?
You've defeated everyone there was to defeat in Skellige. Makes you champion of the Isles. Take pride, friend.
I've had my eye on you. Tremendous potential. Would you consider dropping these amateur hayseed thumps? Fighting professionally, perhaps?
Not sure I know what you mean.
I seek someone who has what it takes to dethrone the champion of champions. A certain Skelliger now holds the title. I believe you alone stand to beat him. Ask yourself, am I man enough to sail to Skellige and throw down the gauntlet to the champion of champions?
I can sure as hell try.
Excellent. There's an arena on the Isle of Speakerog. That is where the current champion of champions fights. I shall warn them you're on your way to issue a challenge. Farewell.
Come on.
too.
Come on. You here to fight for the...
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid you'll have to wait. Arena's closed on account of a certain...
Our castle, leaden balls and through that.
What good would leaden balls be? There's a raid, not some devil.
So what do we do? Go to the druids?
Druids aren't any good with wraiths.
Oh, suppose you're better.
Shut your gob. He's better than any. That's a witcher there. Listen, it's our arena. We got a raid that haunts it. Damned if we...
This wraith, I can probably manage it.
What do you want to know?
Know anything about this spectre? When did it first appear?
The Grandad told me. His Grandad said the raid was called Ulla the Unlucky.
Till one day, Jarl Hormar called a tournament in the arena. In those days, they drew lot. Jarl was cocksure he'd win, so he mocked Ulla, ridiculed him till all in the stands were crying with laughter. Finally, he raised his arms in triumph, and that's when Ulla, who,
as he died, Toma cursed Ulla. May ye lose again and again for such...
Mean there have been those who've tried to defeat him?
You kidding? Everyone's beating him. Poor bugger keeps coming back, though. Can't organize no normal fights per...
What kind of an arena is this?
It's an arena.
The custom was for the best warriors to clash here. Speaker of bouts were...
Then one day a wraith showed up.
How did you know?
Told you. He's a witcher.
All right. Could try my hand at driving away this spectre.
Get it done, and we'll pay you...
And the premium from our earnings to come. Once the fighting begins.
Oh, sure you're not getting carried...
A little lie, but fuck it. Witcher gets rid of the raid. He'll deserve a premium from the earnings, he will.
So be it. One time only, though.
Sounds reasonable. Wait for me here. Shouldn't be too long.
Be my guest.
Come to face the ghost of the arena. Don't be shy. I'll defeat Ulla the Unlucky. Just spare me your jabber, your cries of die, wraith, and I shall defeat you, spectre of the arena. I've heard them all 1,000 times. Dreadful sick of them.
You're no typical wraith.
Why not? Because I don't shriek threats and warn you of your death? Well, that's simple enough. Plain bored of that. Besides, I know how it'll be. You'll spit out some insults, pierce me with your sword, and I'll then disappear, only to be back here again in a few days. And it'll be so with those who come after you. Such is my fate. I'm to tarry here till the world's end, losing every fate along the way. But you've not come to chat. Draw it, swing it, get to work and defeat the ghost of the arena.
Draw your weapon.
Draw in. We'll make it quick. And not too much drama if you don't mind. I defeated you.
Seems so. Congratulations.
But what happened? What's that?
I hear.
You let me win. You freed me.
Farewell, Ghost.
Greetings.
Ghost shouldn't pester you anymore. Drinking meat with his ancestors by now.
Knew you'd manage it. Well, Gunnar, they're winning.
Here.
You bet on it?
Should have seen it. I said you'd pull it off. Gunnar said there weren't a chance. That's why he's got that sheep's arse frown now.
See that frown often, when it's time for me to get paid.
You needn't fret. We're honorable for...
And remember, you get a cut of the earnings once we get the...
I'll remember that.
Ooh!
It's a fight.
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe. Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Hey there.
That's ready.
Blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Maybe we needed a spot around.
Brand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe. Geralt of Rivia, greetings. Geralt of Rivia. Brand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Hey there.
Oh, the mutant, eh? Don't make a face. It's good you're one. Ordinary bloke never stand a chance against the champion of champions. You have to...
Anything I should know about my opponent? Had to fight a bear earlier. Bit surprised.
Go with him. He'll lead you where you...
Behold, the champion of champions.
A rock troll. A very well-developed rock troll. This supposed to be a fist fight?
Aye, fists. Of course, we provide a dignified funeral, observing the rituals of the...
I want to fight
What do they...
Geralt of Rivia. I'm ready to fight.
Geralt of Rivia.
Packs quite a punch.
I'm odd.
Upward shine of a weak arm swinging at eight.
Yeah.
The favour Lady branded for her son showed it fair and a price.
Why you here? Aye, aye, hero. Why you here? Aye, aye, hero. Yeah. Why you here? Yeah.
Friends will show heart, foes will show our axe.
Why you here? Aye, aye, hero. Why you here?
The favour Lady branded for her son showed it fair.
Far from the worst weather, we're like.
Aye, aye, hero.
Greetings, Geralt of Rivia. The favour Lady branded for her son. Axe.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
I did it.
Geralt of Rivia, you've defeated the champion of champions in fair combat.
earned the right to bear the title yourself. This very eve, I'll send word to the four corners of the world. The title is yours, as is the champion's prize.
They smear your ass with honey and oil.
Look at me, Bubbles!
Keep together!
Aye, aye, dear.
Someone help Brian to the next fight.
I know your kind.